and tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tuning every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every shot record, Sylvia here to give you the exclusive footage. No one
Came home, then you went back to work that Saturday. It occurred on a Friday. It occurred on a
Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell
Friday, then you went back to work that Saturday. Then I think you came home, I think you stayed at Tuesday, and that's when you saw that Kennyatta Odom was deceased. Do I have that correct? About 4 days period between that, right? That's what testified onto the direct.
It was a Monday, wasn't it?
I'm asking you, I think on direct examination, you stated the incident happened on a Friday, right? But you stated on direct examination, right?
Your Honor, I would object to this because he testified that it was Monday.
That's what he testified to. I agree with that.
I just want to make sure I'm clear. You didn't testify. Just make sure I'm clear that the incident in which you state that you observed Kennyatta feet get burned is your testimony now that you didn't state that that happened on a Friday?
Your Honor, I'm going to object again. That was not the question. That's not the question. He was talking about Monday, and now he's misstating something that Mr. Sanders said. I mean, that's not what the testimony was about.
Okay.
I'll come back to that, Your Honor.
Go back to that.
Now, do you recall your first interview? I think you stated that you reviewed the video, right?
Yeah.
And isn't it true in that interview, you stated that this incident happened on a Thursday, and then Kennyatta Odom passed that next day, that Friday?
I don't remember, man.
We're hearing that audio refresh your memory? If I played you the audio, could that assist with your memory as to what you said in the first interview to GBI agents?
Perhaps you should play it because he's thinking. That might refresh his recollection.
I don't remember, man. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Your Honor,
Speak into the mic for me now. We all have to speak into the mic. You want to go to your next question and y'all cue it up and we'll.
no, Your Honor, because it has to be played outside the presence of the jury judge, I would say for purposes of timing, we can go ahead and take a lunch and we'll refresh his memory over lunch, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's okay with
do
the
you have
court.
any additional questions that you want to do at this time?
No additional questions at this time, Judge.
Okay. Would you prefer to have your memory refreshed, Mr. Sanders?
And I have a timestamp as well, Your Honor, so it won't take long. I can.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're good with the hour lunch? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing 11:54, 1 o'clock. Thank you very much. Remember the court's admonishments.
All right, and we know we're just coming on to Facebook Live as we are continuing our coverage. And
Okay, guys, what we're gonna go from yesterday, and because I have a little clipping from yesterday, let me go ahead and cue up yesterday's what they did. They played the interview with Odom. All right, here we go.
Carla and Greg, only a few minutes of that clip played before the jury was dismissed early for the day. But we did hear Odom on that recording tell agents that the conception of her daughter, Kennyatta Keke Odom, was the result of a rape. Now, you may remember that Dougherty County District Attorney Greg Edwards actually pointed to this during opening statements earlier this week. Now, earlier in the day, a relative of Evelyn Odom's took the stand, testifying that as recently as 3 years ago, Odom claimed her daughter, Kennyatta Keke Odom, was still alive. She told the court that Evelyn Odom called her at work one day in 2022 and told her Kennyatta was living in California.
Did you testify earlier that you had a phone call with Odom in September of 2022?
She called me on the job.
Okay, that's what I'm referring to.
Yes.
When you say she, who called you?
Evelyn Odom's called me.
Okay, and what did she say?
She said, Keke called me yesterday. I said, tell Keke hello. I love her. And I said, Evelyn, when you going to have a family reunion where we could get together and get to know her? I said, where's she living? She said, she's in California.
Now, Agent Taylor Hunley with the GBI also testified today, detailing how GBI agents identified Keke's body over 30 years later. She said in June of 2022, Innovative Forensic identified a distant relative of Keke's tied to the Albany area. Then, after a flyer generated by the GBI was circulated in December of 2022, including by WALB News 10, tips generated led them to the name Kennyatta Odom.
So what happened once you got a tip? You got these tips. What happened once you got the tip from Teresa Lee?
I called Miss Lee and briefly spoke with her and asked if she would be willing to meet and do a face-to-face interview, at which point she agreed. And I may have already mentioned about possibly getting DNA from her. I met with her in Macon, Georgia. I believe it was on January 20th of 2023. It was sometime in January of 23. And I met with her in reference to the information she provided.
Okay. And did you get a buccal swab from her?
I did.
And did she consent to giving you that?
She did.
And was that swab sent off?
It was.
And where was it sent to?
It was sent to Gene by Gene.
Okay. And after, did you get results back from Gene by Gene?
I did through Innovative Forensics.
Okay. And after you got the results back, did you still stay investigating as to whether this baby was Kennyatta Odom?
I did.
Now, the jury will be back for another day of testimony tomorrow morning, starting at 8:30. For now, live in studio, I'm Jamie Worsley.
All right, y'all, that was it for that. All right, we're still waiting for them to get back inside the courtroom. They're not back yet. I just got a message that they're still on lunch. So while we wait, I just wanted to make sure we were oh Lord, this is so loud. Let's see if I can turn it down. They're telling us to please stand by. Please stand by. Telling us to please stand by. We're just waiting, y'all. They still have us stand by. Okay, they just said they should be coming back now. Let's see what's going on. All right, they still have us standby. They still have us in a standby position. Just 1 second. We're still waiting, guys. We're still waiting. Hold on. Okay, they're still on standby. We're still waiting, guys. They are not back yet. How's everybody doing? You guys have a great lunch while we were gone? Did you guys have a great lunch? Hey, Tall Glass. You were in here earlier? We should be coming back now. All right, they're back.
Gentlemen, if you are not totally prepared to decide this case solely on the evidence that has been presented in this courtroom within the confines of these walls, please raise your hand. Thank you very much. Court appreciates it. Hope you had a good lunch. Let's go, Mr. Collins.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Mrs. Sanders, during the break, you had an opportunity to hear your first interview with GBI agents, correct?
Yep.
That was from, if you remember, July 25th, 2023, when they came to your job and got you off your job and took you to, some police headquarters for questioning, all right?
Yeah.
And what you having an opportunity to hear, they hadn't been altered in any way, have it?
No, sir.
All right. And that was your voice on the recording, right?
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna now move to have Defendant's Exhibit 11 entered into evidence. It's the thumb drive, but it's also the first interview that Mr. Lester Sanders had with GBI agents from July 25th.
Any objection to Defense 11? A thumb drive. That's the first interview?
Yes, Judge, from 7/25/2023.
Okay.
Your Honor, I would just first say I don't think the proper foundation's been laid as to admitting interview one. The person who was there doing the interview, he's not listened to the whole interview out of the presence of the jury. So I don't think the proper foundation has been laid as to that. If there,
Mr. Jury, need to step out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, will the jury step out, please? Sometimes it's gonna be like musical chairs, you know, just up and down and up and down.
Now, she's saying that there's not proper foundation being laid. But I thought they already talked about that and the judge made a decision to let certain things in. So I don't understand this. I really don't. Poor juries, they're going back and forth, back and forth. All right, y'all. Those who are waiting, let's see if we can find something else that happened yesterday that you guys would be willing to listen to. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can search for it. Hold on a second. Hold on, let's go play this for a second. Hold on. They're gonna show you the what the jury heard. Hold on a second.
A recording of GBI investigators asking Evelyn Odom about remains discovered in Ware County. Odom is on trial accused of killing her daughter, Kennyatta Keke Odom, in Dougherty County in 1988 and dumping her body in Ware County. Now, the clip played after GBI Special Agent Taylor Hunley explained that the interview was conducted in Tifton. At the time, Evelyn Odom was going by the name Zemeka Luciano. After getting background information on Zemeka, aka Evelyn Odom, and about her children, Agent Hunley reveals that the remains in Ware County had already been compared to her family members' DNA and that investigators found evidence linking those remains to Odom.
We have evidence from where she was, okay? We've since sent off that evidence, okay? Whose DNA is coming back in that evidence?
I don't know, you're saying because we're connected, then my genealogy and her genealogy. But you're telling me I should know something that I honestly don't know.
Like, that's not true.
Your genealogy matches because she's your daughter.
No, I'm sick.
We have your daughter. We have her name.
That's not what.
She hasn't been buried. She's not buried right now. You understand that? She is in a body bag. We cannot put her to rest until we know what happened.
Evelyn Odom told investigators during the recording that the last time she spoke with her daughter, Keke was living with a woman named Medea. She said Keke would have been around pre-K age at the time. We've got more information from the courtroom coming up for you on WLB News 10 at 6 o'clock.
All right, so that's that part. I'm going to stop sharing that. Hopefully they'll be back from court.
Here. Judge, I didn't know if I heard admitted.
Yes. Admitted. Madam Court Reporter. D11.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm just going to put this over in evidence.
Okay. Is that the jump drive?
Yes, Judge.
You're not going to label it, or is it labeled?
It's already labeled, Judge.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
It also has the date and the description on it for the court.
Very good, very good, very good. All right,
Yeah.
proceed, Mr. Collins.
Now, Mr. Sanders, we talked a little bit about in 1983, you were convicted for burglary, correct?
Right.
2 counts of burglary, right?
1.
Was in that document help refresh your memory as to whether or not it's 1 or 2 counts?
Only thing I know of is 1.
You may approach.
How do you not know how many times charge you got? Come on now.
You go, Mr. Sanders. Hold that for me. Just read that briefly and then look up whenever you get a chance or once you finish.
You may approach.
I don't know where that could. I don't know nothing about this one.
Do you see your name on that document, Mr. Sanders?
Right here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do you see where it stated that you pled guilty to 2 counts of burglary in 1993?
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Court can hear you, Mr. Sanders.
Yeah. You talking about right here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. You're not now moved to have Defendant's Exhibit 7 marked into evidence, which is a certified conviction from 1983, 2 counts of burglary for Mr. Sanders.
Any objections? D7? The court admits.
Your Honor, I would just say no objections other than one previously spoke in the conference.
All right. D7 is admitted.
Thank you, y'all. Mr. Sanders, could you take a look at this document as well? Once you've had a chance to read it, just look up. Let me know you finished.
Okay.
Do you recall that conviction as well? Simple battery conviction?
If you don't recall, you don't recall.
I'm trying to see who was on. I mean, was.
You're gonna have to turn the page for
Yes.
Sanders.
The same lady you said you didn't hit. The same lady you said you didn't hit.
Ms. Sanders, do you see what it said that you repeatedly struck Miss Evelyn Odom in the left eye with your fist repeatedly?
Remember he said he never hit her, right?
Answer the question, Mr. Odom. Mr. Sanders.
Yes.
You pled guilty to that, right?
Yeah.
Y'all not now moved to have
Did he respond to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Y'all not now moved to have defendant's exhibit 8 marked into evidence,
D8.
Lying on the
which
stand,
is a
y'all.
certified conviction in 1993 for a simple battery of Melissa Sanders against Evelyn Odom.
No objection, other than our prior conference, what was stated in our prior conference.
All right. D8 is admitted.
This is a terrible
Sanders, could you also look at this document for me?
Oh, terrible witness. Terrible.
Read it briefly, or however long it takes you, and look up to me whenever you finish.
Terrible witness.
Okay. You recognize those charges, Mr. Sanders?
Let me see that again. See what was.
And I'll turn the page for you. Read count 1 and count 2.
You get up on the stand just to lie like that. Come on now.
Yeah.
You plead guilty to those charges as well, then?
Right.
That was the criminal trespass and discharging firearm, right?
Yes.
And I now move to have defendant's exhibit 9 marked in the evidence,
D9.
which is a certified conviction from 1992 of Ulysses Sanders, where he fired a firearm at Evelyn Odom and Cedric Leon Adams' vehicles.
No objection, other than what I put on the record in the previous conference, Your Honor.
All right. D9 is admitted.
So he shot another person's car. It wasn't even his car, y'all. Another person's car.
You know, Mr. Sanders, would you go through those documents and look up to me when you finish?
Another shot? Lord have mercy. Wow, dude, how you get up on the stand?
That document, those are the 6 counts of fraud or theft from government funds that you pled guilty to, right? 1995, right?
6 count. 6 count.
Government bond.
explain it to you. This document, that charge was about when you didn't.
John, I'm going to object to that. The proper way to ask him is if he recognizes it, and if so, or if so, how, and
Jury to step out.
if not.
One more time. I'm so sorry. Just continue to get your exercise. I'm making you healthy, okay? I promise it won't take long.
Wow, y'all. This man sat on the stand and lied and said he never had a fight between him and Odom, never had got into any kind of anything. And that was shown. Then the gun, the shooting of the vehicle, he said it was his car, remember? And they kept asking him about, he said he was, what did she say? Something, she was taunting him about him not having a license, and she had a license, and she was driving his car. It wasn't even his car. It was another man's car that he shot at. Yeah, they're going to deny his plea deal. That's why the judge held it, because he's the one who, allegedly. I think he did it. I think him and his brother did it. And remember, they had already broken up. Maybe he was scorned or hurt or mad because she broke up with him. Who did they go after? The child. Because remember, the brother already went after the son. Allegedly. Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. No, it wasn't allegedly. Because they mentioned it in the court, right? So we will see what happens there. They gave him the plea deal. And he even said he will even get on the stand and lie. And then he's being caught in his lie. Now, they had the other 3 witnesses. They all got impeached for their testimony. They had other witnesses. It seemed like most of their witnesses being impeached. Sad, sad, sad. They are on a conference right now. Let me see what they're discussing. Hold on a second. I gotta reach out to the news people, find out what they're discussing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what they're discussing. All right, let me tell you one of the reasons why I was down there to bring the information out, because they the news people basically are on the side of the state, because it's one of those towns that everybody know each other, and there we go.
All right, ready to proceed?
Yes,
Proceed,
sir.
Mr. Collins.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna hand you this document again. Do you recognize your signature? On there. You saw your signature on there, right? Sorry, here you go. You recognize your signature on it, don't you?
Yes.
You and I now move to have Defendant's Exhibit 10 marked into evidence.
D10,
No objection other than my prior statements on the record in the conference.
subject to prior discussions.
And description for the court, that is a 1995 criminal conviction of obtaining unemployment benefits. Title is fraudulent claim, 6 counts, Judge.
6 counts of defrauding the government.
Thank you, Your Honor.
6 counts.
Your Honor, permission to publish Defendant's Exhibit 7 to the jury?
Permission publish granted.
Mr. Sanders, can you see Defendant's Exhibit 7?
Yes.
And you've already seen this document just a second ago, right?
Right.
And this is the criminal conviction from when you pled guilty to 2 counts of burglary, right?
Right.
Now, in count 1, it states that you broke into a glass company, right?
Yes.
All right. And you also broke into a gun shop, didn't you?
I don't.
Now he don't recall, y'all. He don't recall.
That's the name, the gun shop that was on Roosevelt sound familiar. Because you pled guilty to it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you did break into a gun shop, didn't you?
Yes.
Now, is that the same gun that you used to shoot up Miss Evelyn Odom's car?
No.
It was a different gun?
Yeah.
From a different pawn shop?
No, it wasn't. The gun was never from a pawn shop.
So the one you shot up a car with, that one wasn't stolen?
No.
Okay. So when you shot up a car in 1992, you were already a convicted felon, right?
Yeah.
So you had a firearm and you was a convicted felon when you shot up a car, right?
It wasn't mine, but I had access to it.
Okay.
It wasn't his.
Your Honor, defendant's request to publish Defendant's Exhibit 8.
Permission granted.
No, it's not there.
Mr. Sanders, this is the 1990 conviction from when you punched Miss Odom repeatedly in the left eye, right?
Yes.
I want to go back. You stated that you shot up a car. I think on direct examination, you stated that it was your car that you shot up? All right. But you also stated that she had the vehicle because she had a license, right?
Right.
And you didn't have a license, right?
Right.
But y'all had broken up by then, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. This man just lied and lied and lied.
Now, this battery conviction, when you punched Miss Odom in the eye repeatedly in 1990, you didn't testify on cross-examination that you punched out, did you? Well, direct examination that you punched out, did you?
No.
Request to publish Defendant's Exhibit 9, Your Honor.
Permission granted.
Now, this is Defendant's Exhibit number 9. This is when you shot up Miss Evelyn Odom's vehicle, right?
Yes.
But isn't it true that you also shot up Cedric Leon Adams's vehicle as well that day, right?
No, I didn't.
But you pled guilty to it, didn't you?
I thought it was pertaining to the vehicle that I said that was mine.
And which vehicle was that?
I think it was 1998
Hey, Pebble.
Eldorado Cadillac.
So the vehicle, the 1980 Cadillac, that was yours.
Right.
But you also pled guilty to shooting up the 1985 Pontiac Grand Prix. Correct?
Correct, but that particular vehicle there, now I just only remember shooting up the Cadillac.
You said you only remember shooting up the Cadillac?
I don't know nothing about the other car. I mean, if I did plead to it, I missed that, but I don't remember shooting up no other car at no any other time.
Wow, dude.
Request to publish Defendant's Exhibit 10, Your Honor.
Another one? Lord, he's done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
Now, Mr. Sanders, you also pled guilty to 6 counts of obtaining unemployment benefits in 1995, right?
Yes.
You pled guilty and you received a sentence for it, right?
Yes.
Do you recall your sentence?
No, I don't.
Okay. But you definitely pled guilty, right?
Yes.
One second, Your Honor.
Look at his face, y'all. Look at his face. He's not caught in his lives.
Now, Mr. Sanders, you entered into a plea, but you hadn't been sentenced. Were you aware that your original charges still haven't been dismissed yet?
No, I don't.
You didn't know that the felony, count 1, felony murder, count 2, cruelty to the children in the first degree, count 3, aggravated battery, family violence, count 4, conspiracy to commit concealing death of another, count 5, and concealing death of another person. You weren't aware that your charges had not been dismissed yet?
Yes.
You knew they weren't dismissed?
Right.
And that dismissal depends upon your testimony as well, right?
Right.
It's very serious charges, right?
Yeah.
Look at him, y'all. Look how he's slouching over.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about your employment history. I heard on direct examination, you never stated that you worked at Southern Concrete and Construction on direct examination, did you?
Yes, I did. I stated pretty much everywhere I was employed at.
Okay. And is it true that concrete is your thing, right?
It's just part of the job, but my craft by trade is painting.
Okay. Now, I think at some point you worked at Pelicano Construction for about 7 years, right?
Yeah, that's where I was employed, but when I got arrested.
Mm-hmm. Then in 1979, that's when you started your hand in construction, right?
Yeah.
And you learned from on-the-job training, hands-on training, right?
Right.
You've had various jobs, right?
Right.
Where you built bridges?
Yes, I had work experience in bridge construction.
Okay. You used concrete as well, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And in 1984, you were working at Turner Job Corps. I think you said you were in shipping and receiving?
Right.
All right. And at some point, or maybe you can tell me, when did you work at Brassfield and Gordon? What year?
whenever the second tower got put on that feeded, I can't really just. That was in. I can't really call what year we put the tower at the second tower at the hospital. I can't really call what year that was.
Yes, sir. Understood. You also worked at Haynes Construction as well when they had a contract with P&G, right?
Yes.
All right. And then that company was ultimately taken over by, I believe, Birmingham Construction?
Birmingham Industrial.
Birmingham Industrial.
Right.
And you stayed working with Birmingham Industrial once the switch came over, right?
Right.
And maybe I missed it. Is it Alcon Construction that you also worked at?
Right, right.
Now, on direct examination, well, real quick, isn't it true that all of your brothers are in construction, right?
Right.
At least they were.
Right.
So you got Jerry Sanders that was in construction,
Right.
Eddie Sanders that was in construction,
Right.
and also Willie Sanders that was in construction, right?
Right.
Isn't it true that on a prior occasion, you told the GBI agents that in 1988, you were building bridges in Melbourne, Florida, right?
No, I was working. We were putting up the cow barn facility for the cows to house in.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it also true that you told investigators that you would travel 82 down through Alapaha, Willacoochee, Pearson, Ware County? And I think you would take one to go into Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, and head down the coast, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you took 82 to 1 from Albany to get to Florida.
Right.
You ever heard of Interstate Highway 875?
Yeah, I heard of 75.
But you didn't take 75 to go to Florida, did you?
No.
82.
So you admitted to agents that you had access and you were on Highway 82 in 1988, correct?
That's where the child body was at 82.
Yeah.
Okay. And that runs through Ware County and Millwood, right?
Right.
Is it also true that on a previous occasion, you told investigators that the troopers cooked you from county to county to get you back from Florida to Doherty County when your Lister Jr. passed away, right?
No, it wasn't us. It wasn't said like that.
Mm-hmm.
I told them that the boss son transported me in his vehicle from Melbourne, Florida back to Albany. The state trooper told us that if we got pulled over while we was en route to come into Doherty County, because he was going pretty fast, he gave him a card that having to contact, and then he can.
A state trooper out of Florida.
Yeah.
Was going to call a state trooper in Georgia if you all got a ticket.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to take you back to your plea. Do you recall attempting a plea at another time prior to the plea you entered on August 8th?
Yeah, because it'd been 2.
All right. You attempted to plea on June 5th, 2025 at the Doherty County Jail, didn't you?
Yes.
And it didn't go through, did it?
No.
Why didn't it go through?
And then you were able to enter your second attempt at a plea on August 8th, 2025 of this year, right?
Right.
Isn't it also true that your brother Jerry Sanders worked on the road with you from time to time in construction?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it also true that your brother Jerry Sanders kicked in Evelyn's door whenever you got arrested for hitting her?
Uh-oh.
I don't have no recollection of that.
So you're not aware that your brother Jerry Sanders kicked in Evelyn's door, and Evelyn called Jackie, your sister, to go pick Jerry up?
I don't recall none of that.
And Jerry never told you about that, did he?
Not to my knowledge, he had never told me anything like that.
Now, is he your younger brother or older brother?
Third.
So he's under you?
Right.
You got a close relationship with your brother?
Oh, yeah.
You've actually got him jobs in construction, right?
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't tell you that he kicked in the mother of your child's
Asked and
door.
answered, Your Honor. I would object.
Were you aware that Jerry Sanders threatened Evelyn Odom to get her to drop the charges against you?
I have no knowledge of none of that.
Since you've been in jail, were you aware that your brother Jerry Sanders shot your daughter Carrie Sanders in the leg?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. I don't see how what Jerry Sanders, who has nothing, is not on trial in the case and not a witness, has anything to do with this, and how he would know anything about what Jerry does. It's just not relevant, Your Honor. Thank you.
And your brother Willie Sanders was also in construction with you as well?
From time to time.
All right. You didn't keep up with the different jobs they had, did you?
No, I didn't.
Same for Jerry Sanders. You didn't keep up with all the jobs he had, did you?
Right.
Isn't it also true that your brother Eddie Sanders, from time to time, he worked with you on construction jobs as well, right?
Right.
Same thing. You all worked on the road, right?
We just did a job around town. He didn't go out on the road with us or anything.
But he didn't travel on the road with you, did he?
No.
But again, you don't know all the different jobs he had, do you?
No, I don't.
Now, were you aware that Eddie Sanders, well, let me ask you this. Is he your younger brother? Like, where does he fall in the sibling line?
He's the baby of the 6.
Baby of 6?
Yeah.
Were you aware that your brother Eddie Sanders molested Gregory Peavy Jr.?
Objection, relevant, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now, in your sibling line, I believe your oldest sister is Jacqueline Sanders?
Right.
And her and your wife, do they have a close relationship?
Yes.
You got a good relationship with your sister Jackie as well?
Yeah.
You protect her, right?
Oh, yeah.
She protects you as well, right?
Right.
Now, were you aware that your sister Jackie Sanders Pruitt, beat up Evelyn and tried to throw her in the trunk of a car?
No, I don't have no knowledge of that.
Were you aware that Jackie told Agent Huntley that if Evelyn hurt Carrie, that Evelyn knew that y'all would kill her?
I don't have no knowledge of none of that.
How convenient. I have no knowledge of that.
Isn't it also true that your sister Jackie Sanders Pruitt told Lily Carolyn Sanders? I said that right?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. He has no knowledge of what a person told another person in this case. He has no.
Coming from some previous statements or something. What's the base for it?
No, there's no previous statement, Your Honor, but he can say whether or not he's aware of it.
Your Honor, it's a way to get around entering evidence, hearsay evidence, when a witness is not even here. We have no way to challenge what he's saying. So in other words, the attorney's putting in testimony in the case.
1 second, Your Honor.
They tortured that woman. The sister was beating her up and the brother. Both brothers and time. Yeah, they tortured that
It's standing the objection, Judge.
I didn't hear you respond. Wait just a second, so I was listening to your response.
Oh, I hadn't even finished his question, Judge. It's not he can say whether or not he's aware of it.
Is there a reference in this question to some previous statements or?
It's not a previous statement, Your Honor, but
I'll sustain the objection.
it'll come at the end. Thank you, Judge.
He doesn't have any reason to know the answer. You don't think he knows the answer to that question or knows anything about that?
He knows the answer to it, Your Honor.
Yeah, there's no, the defense has already stated there's no interview, there's no good faith basis for asking that. He has no idea what someone else told someone else. We're talking about two totally separate individuals, and there's no good faith basis of what they're asking him. I mean, it's just a way to get testimony in.
Your Honor, may we approach? I just don't want to say what it is on the record until it's admitted, Judge, unless the court is okay with me saying. And it's all going to tie up, Judge, so it's very relevant, Judge.
I'm going to allow it this time.
Thank you,
I don't want to have another conference. I'm going to try to keep things flowing. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Overruled. Go ahead.
Were you aware that your sister Jacqueline Sanders Pruitt told Lily Carolyn Sanders to tell you to be quiet?
Hold on. Hold on.
I thought you said go ahead, Your Honor.
I was going to be going with all of this. I've never heard some of this.
We're going to tie it up, Judge.
But right now, is it?
I'll put it together, Judge. I'll put it together. I'll rephrase.
Okay, rephrase.
All right. You recall having several phone calls with your wife when you were in the Doherty County Jail, right?
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And do you recall having a conversation with your wife about being quiet?
No.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we play that jail phone call, would that refresh your memory?
You play it, but I don't have no knowledge of saying nothing like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, play it. We want to hear it. Play it.
Isn't it true that I believe you have a niece, LaTanya Hopkins?
Right.
You know that at some point she used to work in paroles or probation, right?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Were you aware that she had a conversation with the Doherty County District Attorney, Mr. Greg Edwards, about this case?
No, I didn't.
Dang.
Now, I want to talk about your relationship with Evelyn for a while. I think on direct examination, you stated that y'all dated for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
That you broke up around the time that Ulysses Sanders Jr. passed away.
Right.
So about the end of 1988, beginning of 1989.
Something like that.
All right. So that would mean you all started dating, and I think you told agents before in your first interview that you all started dating around 1983, right?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
How old were you in 1983, Mr. Sanders?
Uh-oh.
Mm.
He was an adult.
It's about 21, sound somewhere around there, 21, 22, something like that.
Yeah.
How was
Were
Evelyn?
you aware that at that time in 1983, when you started dating Miss Odom, she was 15 to 16 years old?
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
Y'all, may I approach the witness?
May I approach?
Woo!
let the record reflect, I am showing Mr. Sanders defendant exhibit 4. Mr. Sanders, could you hold that for me? Do you recognize yourself on there, Mr. Sanders?
Yes, I do.
And who was that young lady next to you?
Evelyn.
Permission to publish to the jury, Your Honor?
Permission to publish, grant?
Yes, this is the
So,
defense.
Mr. Sanders, is it safe to say that Miss Evelyn Odom was basically still a teenager when you started dating her, right?
Yes.
And you were an adult, right?
Yes.
That's statutory rape, sir.
Isn't it also true that you wanted Miss Odom to be a kept woman, didn't you?
What now?
A kept woman.
Kept.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you wanted her to stay at home and just take care of the kids, right?
Right.
You didn't like when she went out with friends, did you? Did you verbal response?
No.
And because of that, you became verbally abusive, didn't you?
Got angry, got mad, at times about the situation.
You also became physically abusive to Miss Odom, didn't you?
Yes.
Safe to say you were very controlling too, right?
No.
In fact, you told agents that your problem started when Miss Odom started working at Crystal's, right?
Yes.
Because she would hang out with friends, right?
Right.
She wouldn't come home when you wanted her to, did she?
Right.
And so you were left at home with the kids, right?
Right.
But on direct examination, you stated you were never alone with the kids.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right.
So that wasn't true on direct examination, was it? As far as your statement about never being alone with the kids.
I don't think so.
In fact, you also told agents that she hurt you because she used to tell you that she didn't want you anymore, didn't you?
Yes.
And that she never wanted to marry you, right?
I don't think I ever heard her say that.
But she never married you, did she?
No.
In fact, you said you never got married because, y'all just didn't talk about it. It was up to her, right?
Right.
But she never came to you and said, you Lester, when are you going to ask me to marry you, did she?
No.
She told you countless times that she didn't want to be with you, right?
Uh-oh.
Not that I can recall.
Mm-hmm. And because of that, you started going to her mother's house and she had to call the police on you repeatedly, didn't she?
No, I didn't.
You didn't go to her mother's house repeatedly, unwanted?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Now, earlier you stated that you shot up her car because she was taunting you because she was driving a vehicle, right?
Yes.
You didn't have a license, correct?
Right.
She had a license, right?
Right.
So ultimately you shot up a car because she had a license and you didn't?
Yes.
You couldn't control Evelyn Odom, could you?
No.
She wouldn't allow you to control her, correct?
Right.
But you still tried, didn't you?
Yes.
Do you recall when Evelyn Odom worked at Crystal's?
Yes.
So when you met with Miss Tracy Mullis and you told her that Evelyn never had a job, you told the story to Miss Mullis, didn't you? The prosecuting attorney. You lied to her, didn't you?
Wow. Wow. Answer the question.
I told her that she didn't have a job.
Correct, but she did. Miss Evelyn Odom did have a job, didn't she?
Yes, but I wasn't thinking clear at the time that whenever she had that job, I was thinking that she didn't have a job.
Okay, so that wasn't true when you said she didn't have a job to 88 Mullis, was it?
No.
And that's, Ms. Mullis, that's the same prosecutor who was questioning you on direct examination, right?
Yes.
Ms. Mullis is the same prosecutor that works for the district attorney's office that gave you a plea, right?
Yes.
Dang, y'all.
Even with that lie, they gave you a plea, right?
Dang. Dang. Even
Like I said, I wasn't aware of that. Thinking that at the time, the job that I was thinking she didn't have a job. I didn't even forget then, about that whenever she worked at the Crystal.
And isn't it also true that when she didn't come home, you would take the kids elsewhere and go look for her, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you jumped on her repeatedly when you found her, didn't you?
Yes.
You choked her, didn't you?
Yes.
You punched her in the face, didn't you?
Yes.
In fact, you used to follow Miss Evelyn Odom, didn't you?
Oh my God.
No, I don't remember following her nowhere.
You don't remember following her to her friend's house and dragging off the porch?
No, I don't remember nothing like that.
Isn't it also true that you went to her mother's house, Miss Mary Odom's house one day, and you drug off the porch at her mother's house as well, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
And you know who Patrick Thompson is, don't you?
Who?
Patrick Thompson.
Yes.
Who is Patrick Thompson?
That's Gregory's father. No, mister, that's Patrick's father.
All right, so who is Patrick Thompson Jr.?
Patrick.
Miss Evelyn's son, right?
Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Isn't it true that you used to beat him excessively?
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't.
Isn't it true that you beat Patrick Thompson Jr. so bad one day he could barely sit down?
No, I didn't.
Is it also true that you made Patrick Thompson Jr. eat dog food after his dog died?
I'm gonna object because he's already answered twice that he did not abuse him or beat him.
There's nothing about the dog
It's
food.
different
lady.
questions, Judge.
Different question. Overruled. Overruled. Let me stop. Yeah, just say overruled.
The question was, did he beat him excessively, Judge? Then the next,
I'm really,
I don't have no knowledge of all
I'm
that.
going to sustain it.
thank you. Is it true that you also beat Patrick Thompson Jr. after he got hit by a car and broke his leg?
Objection, same objection, Your Honor. He's already asked him twice and he's denied it twice about any beating or abuse. Same objection.
Different question, Judge.
I don't have no knowledge.
Hold on a second. It goes to the same issue, Your Honor. It's, did you beat him? We couldn't, or whip him, beat him, spank him, so he couldn't sit down. Did you beat him? Did you beat? It's the same question. He's already answered twice. No, I did not.
A majority of the questions we ask in court, Judge, go to the same issue. They're just different questions.
I'm struggling for what that issue is. It seems to be going a bit far afield. Court's going to ask Mr. Real the questions back in.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, I know there are some things the court has not heard at all, but
Yes, Your Honor.
we seem to be in a bit far afield. So,
No worries, y'all.
Okay, continue.
Mr. Sanders, I want to take your attention back to your first interview. Remember earlier we talked about the fact that in that interview you told investigators that Kennyatta
The funny thing is the son is going to testify.
Odom passed away after 1 day of allegedly having her feet burned in the tub, right?
Yes.
One second, Your Honor. Now, it's not being marked as an exhibit, it's just demonstrative evidence to this testimony.
Excuse me?
This is just demonstrative evidence to this testimony, Judge.
All right.
Now, you stated that was 1 day, right? So, Mr. Sanders, if someone said, wouldn't it be false if someone came behind you after hearing that interview and said that you said 5 days? That wouldn't be true, would it? In that first interview. I rephrase the question. Based upon what you told us, it was 1 day in your first interview that you stated that Kennyatta Odom passed away after receiving some burns on her feet, correct?
Right.
So if someone listened to that interview and they said that you said 5 days, that wouldn't be correct, would it?
No.
Because it was 1 day, right?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Sanders, I know you stated already that you had an opportunity, or you were in possession of your first interview. I believe your attorney gave it to you, right? Mr. Dasher?
Yes.
Have you reviewed any police reports in this matter?
No.
Did you review the GBI file in this matter?
Yes.
Now, isn't it true that in your first interview, you were told that Evelyn didn't leave your name out of anything? She said you did this, right?
Yes.
But you've never seen anything with that on it, have you?
Do I not?
You've never seen anywhere in any documentation of videos that you have where Evelyn Odom said that you did anything in this matter, have you?
No.
So when agents told you that after what you reviewed, that wasn't true, was it?
Say again.
After you reviewed what you reviewed, and to your knowledge, the agents misled you, meaning Evelyn never said that, did she?
I don't know.
But it's not in anything that you reviewed, correct?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried to figure out if that was a true statement that the agents said when they relayed or they told you that Evelyn Odom said that you did this?
No.
You would like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's dumb. He's a dumb.
1 second, Your Honor.
Why don't you tell the truth? Tell the truth, dude.
Do you recall speaking with Agent Hundley and Alex Julian of the GBI?
Yes.
No, here we go. Isn't it true that you were told by agents on the day of your first interview on July 25th, 2023, that no matter what, you're leaving here? I don't care what happened. You're leaving this building unless you're the Oklahoma City bomber.
Whoa.
I have no knowledge of that.
He has no knowledge of him saying that, y'all.
But they allowed you to leave, correct? After your first interview.
Yes.
You went back to work, right?
Yeah.
And at some point you went home to your wife, right?
Right.
This is messed up. They trying to blame that poor lady on that child baby's murder, and they know that man did it. They know that man did it at that mess.
Now, you stated that you all lived on West Road. I guess it's like a duplex or a joint apartment complex.
Right.
It's like a house with basically 2 apartments, right?
Yeah.
And isn't it true that Dorothy Peterson was your neighbor for a long time before you moved, wasn't she?
Who?
Dorothy Peterson.
I have no knowledge of that name.
Now, isn't it true that originally in your first interview, all you stated was that Evelyn told Kennyatta to get in the tub, right?
Yes.
And originally, you said Evelyn didn't even put Kennyatta in the tub. She just told her to go get in the tub, right?
Yes.
But then the agents pushed you, right?
To who?
They pushed you. They started pressuring you, right?
If that's what you want to say.
Did you feel pressure?
I was just trying to answer what they were asking.
So you can get back to work, right?
Yeah.
Isn't also true in your first interview, you told Agent Huntley and Alex Julian that Kenyatta's feet looked fine to you, didn't you?
I have no knowledge of it.
Oh my God.
In fact, in your first interview, isn't it true that you told Agent Huntley and Agent Alex Julian that you didn't see anything that happened, correct?
I have no knowledge of that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This dude, man.
In your first interview with the agents, Agent Alex Julian, Agent Taylor Huntley, they never asked you about your burglary conviction, did they?
No.
They never asked you about you stealing money from the government, did they?
No.
They never even asked you about battering Evelyn, did they?
Mr. Collins, we've been through this, sir.
Ma'am?
We've been through all of this. All the convictions have been admitted. All of juries are well aware of what you're talking about.
Correct, Your Honor. I was more so going towards the agents didn't ask him about these convictions when they interviewed him, Your Honor. But I'll move forward, Judge.
Thank you.
One second, Your Honor.
Thank you.
B, he is the suspect. That's what I say, B. I think he did it. Him and his brother.
Mr. Sanders, you also did a second interview with agents, correct?
Right.
And isn't it true that you told agents that Evelyn was in another room when Kennyatta Odom got in the bathtub?
Yes.
Mr. Odom, Mr. Sanders, I'm going to ask you to move your hand from your mouth because when he asks you questions, we need to hear what you're saying, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
In fact, I know earlier you stated that you had 3 head injuries.
Yes.
Okay. And in fact, in that second interview, you only told agents you had 1 head injury, correct?
At that time, yeah.
Isn't it also true in that second interview, I think you testified on direct examination that you all got this concrete from a hardware store?
It was it's like a home. It's not a Home Depot, but it's like a SCM. It's Southern Commercial Material where we got it from.
Southern Commercial Material right here on Oglethorpe?
Yeah.
That's where you all got the concrete from?
Yeah.
Were you aware that Southern Commercial Materials opened up in January of 1988, correct? If you recall, if you know.
I don't know what year they opened up. I don't know what year.
Were you aware that Southern Commercial Materials, they never sold concrete?
Ooh. 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 Oh.
It was right there, to my the one right there on Oglethorpe by Auburn State.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Were you aware that they never sold concrete?
That's what I'm thinking that we got it from.
Okay. But you're not sure?
Like I said, I'm thinking that's where we bought it from.
At least that's what you told the agents, that that's where you got it from, right?
Oh. Ouch.
I think on direct examination, you stated that Evelyn rode with you to get some concrete.
Yeah.
And then also true that you told agents in your second interview that you went by yourself to get concrete.
I have no knowledge. I told them I went and got concrete by myself.
That's because you went with your brother.
And then also true in your first interview and second interview, you couldn't really describe anything associated with this case, could you?
Not that I can recall.
And once you were arrested, and prior to you being arrested, you had never even told your wife about this investigation, did you?
No, I didn't.
And at that time, I think y'all had been married 26 years, right?
Yes.
Now, isn't it also true that in your first interview, you never stated that Evelyn tried to put cream or anything on this alleged burn, did you?
Yes, I did.
In your first interview? Yeah. Or was it your second interview? And if you don't recall, that's fine.
I really don't.
Now, you just testified as to several facts or your recollection in this case on direct examination, right?
Yes.
And also on direct examination, I think you discussed a motion that you filed with the court about your rights.
Right.
Young man, approach the witness.
May approach.
Sanders, could you look at that for me? You recognize your name at the bottom?
Yes.
Could you turn back to the front of it? Or to the last page? The last page.
Yeah, Kelly, I agree with you. It's showing him as being the culprit.
You recognize that envelope, don't you, Mr. Sanders?
Yes.
You recognize your handwriting?
Yes.
You wrote it, didn't you?
Yes.
And this is also the document that you and Ms. Mullins talked about was about your rights, right?
No, we never discussed anything about this.
But this is the document that you said you filed, you filed it with the court to talk about your rights.
Right.
And I now move to have the defendant exhibit 12 admitted in evidence.
No objection.
D12 is admitted.
12, which, ma'am?
I see that. It's admitted. Unless you're fixing to use it.
Yes, Your Honor. It is.
If you need it, keep it.
Oh, I can give it to you, Judge, and I'll get it back. It's defendant's exhibit 12, which is the ex parte motion to Judge Marshall that was filed by Mr. Sanders in the Doherty County Clerk's office.
Okay, thank you. Next. No, you use it. Let me just read later.
Young man, published to the jury.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Sanders, can you see that document?
Yes.
Can you read it from there on your screen?
Yes.
Could you read from the top of the page until you get to the period behind 2011? Can you read that paragraph out loud to the jury?
Your Honor, Judge Denise Marshall, I am filing this motion due to the fact that I am a senior citizen, and this is a very, very old case that I have no knowledge of, and I am rightfully requesting for a bond hearing and for my proceeding to begin in the court, in this court, as required by law or that I am a speedy trial violation against the state of Georgia, violation against the state of granted C filed.
And you can stop right there, Mr. Sanders. But did you read the part where you stated that you have no knowledge of this case, right?
Yes.
And this was your motion that you wrote to the court, correct?
Yes, at that time, yeah.
Okay. So you understand that Judge Denise Marshall is the trial judge, correct?
Right.
So this letter was directed to her. You were trying to tell the court that you have no knowledge of this, right?
At the time.
At the time.
At the time, you didn't have any knowledge of it when you wrote it?
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
So your knowledge you got some knowledge from somewhere after February 13th of 2024 about this case.
Dang. They need to throw this case out, y'all.
Say that again now.
I said, you just stated that at the time when you wrote this, you didn't have any knowledge of this case, right?
At the time, yeah.
And you were in custody at the Doherty County Jail on the 13th day of February 2024, correct?
Yes.
So your knowledge or the information that you're saying you're giving the court and the jury came after you filed this motion?
I really don't know.
Wow.
I'm removing it from publishing judge.
Wow. Wow. He's gonna stay in jail, y'all.
Republishing judge. Mr. Sanders, do you see paragraph 2, correct?
Yes.
Can you read that silently to yourself? And you can look up, Mr. Sanders, whenever you're done reading it.
I'm finished.
And in that paragraph, you were trying to tell the court that you haven't had any effective legal representation, right? That's what you wrote, right?
At that time, yeah.
Right. So at that time, you didn't have any effective legal representation, right?
Right.
Meaning you didn't feel like the person representing you was really assisting you, right?
I hadn't seen anybody at that time.
Okay. Now, you would agree with me, wouldn't you, that July 25th, 2023 is before February 13th, 2024, right?
Come again?
You would agree with me that July 25th, 2023 comes before February 13th, 2024.
Right.
You would also agree that November 9th, 2023 comes before February 13th, 2024, right?
Yeah.
So after all those two interviews, you wrote a motion to the court stating you don't have any knowledge about this case, right?
At that time, yeah.
And it is also true at some point, maybe March 25th, 2024, you signed a proffer agreement. Do you know what a proffer agreement is?
Explain.
Do you remember signing a document that Mr. Alan Dasher gave you for you to cooperate? Do you remember signing that document?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said that was 24? You said
March 25th, 2024, Your Honor.
March 25th.
Young man, approach witness.
May I approach?
Well, Mr. Sanders. Take a few to look over that. Whenever you finish, just look up to me to indicate you're done. That looks familiar, Mr. Sanders?
Yes, sir.
You recognize the signature on it?
Yes.
Has this document been altered from what you can tell from when you last seen it?
No.
Judge, I now move to have Defendant's Exhibit 13 admitted into evidence,
No objection, Your Honor.
which is a proffer agreement from Mr. Ulysses Sanders from March 25th, 2024.
D13, March 25th, 24. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Sanders, you saw that proffer agreement. Isn't it true that you signed this before giving a statement to one of the Dougherty County District Attorney's Office investigators?
Yes.
And your counsel, Mr. Alan Dasher, was present with you, wasn't he?
Yes.
One second, Your Honor. Mr. Sanders, isn't it true that in that interview with the Dougherty County District Attorney's Office investigator Tracy Hudson, you stated that whatever had happened to Kenyatta's feet had completely healed, didn't you?
No, I did.
You didn't tell investigator Tracy Hudson that Kennyatta Odom's feet had healed?
No, I did not.
In fact, you stated that Kennyatta was up and moving around playing, right?
have no knowledge of that.
And in fact, you told investigator Tracy Hudson, she looked fine to me. Didn't you say that? In reference to Kennyatta Odom.
I have no knowledge of that.
In fact, isn't it also true that you stated that her skin had tightened back up on the feet?
I have no knowledge of none of that.
Isn't it true that in this interview, you also stated that whatever had happened to Kennyatta, she passed away potentially a week later?
I have no knowledge of that.
And then also in that interview, you told Doherty County District Attorney's Office investigator Tracy Hudson that you didn't like the way Evelyn treated you. Isn't that true?
Don't have no knowledge of that.
Is it also true that you said you didn't like the way she treated you because she took your kindness for weakness and used to tell you that she didn't want you anymore?
I don't have any knowledge of that.
Now, you did an interview with me with ADA Mullis. You recall that interview?
Yes.
1 second, y'all. Yeah. I believe it's going to be 13 and 14. Now, Mr. Sanders, earlier we talked about you having knowledge that those jail phone calls were being recorded.
Yes.
Do you recall a telephone call to your wife, Ms. Libby Carolyn Sanders, where you told her, I don't know what's going on. Evelyn must have had my hand.
Have no knowledge of that.
Will hearing that audio refresh your memory?
That's what you say.
So it would refresh your memory if you were able to hear it?
I don't remember telling her nothing like that.
I understand, but I'm asking you, if you heard it, would it help your memory?
I'm telling you, I don't understand. I don't have no knowledge of nothing like that.
Okay. Isn't it also true that on November 10th, the next day, 2023, you had another call with your wife where she said, your sister said, just be quiet?
I don't have no knowledge of that.
Would hearing that refresh your memory?
Like I said, I don't have no knowledge of that.
I understand, but I know you said you don't have any knowledge of it. If you heard it, that could potentially help you, right?
I don't have no knowledge of the conversation saying nothing like that.
That's
I
what
understand.
he asked you. Listen to the question.
If you heard it, could that help you remember it?
If that's what you say.
Yeah, and I would like to refresh his memory. I ask that the jury be removed, Your Honor.
All right. Jury step out.
I don't get it. Why can't the jury hear it? how come the jury can't hear it? Y'all, what kind of mess is this? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Don't y'all want to hear it? Dang, that's why I need to be down there, y'all. That's why I need to be down there, because then I can tell you what they said. Oh, dang. I want to hear what the recording said. This sucks. This really, really sucks. Dang. Well, y'all, we can't hear it because I'm not down there. I could give y'all word for word what they said. But I'm not there. I would have been writing notes. Dang. Making my shirt. I have no knowledge of that. Well, darlings. My darlings. Oh my God. They're gonna play it for him. Sorry, guys, I'm on the other side of the room.
I was taking care of something. All right, we're talking to each other. Okay, they're back. They're coming back now. Okay, somebody put V in timeout. Who put V in timeout? Who put V in timeout? Let me go see who put her in timeout. Hold on, let me go check it out. It says V was put on timeout. Oh, Rosie, you hit V by accident. Oh my God. Rosie, you hit V. Rosie, it's thing in your pocket. Rosie, oh Lord have mercy. I know it was Rosie. She probably got it in her pocket. Let me call her. Let me call her and tell her she got V blocked. Trust me, I know Rosie wouldn't do that because that would be an accident for her. Trust me. She wouldn't put you in timeout. Rosie don't do timeouts. It must be in her pocket. And I can't undo it. Oh Lord. And it's a high thing too. She even deleted your message, Pam, too. Oh Lord, what is Rosie doing? Hold on. She deleting Rosie. She's getting everybody. She got hello too. Oh, she's not answering her phone. She must have it in her pocket somewhere. Yeah, she's getting everybody. What in the world? Rosie, you was sleeping?
I'm in the doctor's office. Remember, I told you I had a heart appointment today.
Oh well, you blocking folks. Your
No,
thing.
I'm not.
Yes, it is. It's blocking. You blocking so many people, deleting people messages, and you blocking folks. It's in your pocket.
It must be when I put them in my pocket. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Okay, bye. I'm sorry, V. She got it in her pocket. She got you in her pocket. Oh my God, V, I am so sorry. She's at the doctor's office. I knew she didn't do it on purpose. I promise you. Not Rosie. And the thing is, we can't take you out. If you was just block, I could take you out of block, but you're in timeout and you have to wait for it to wear off. I'm so sorry, V. I apologize. She had it in her pocket. Oh my Lord. She was getting people left and right. Oh my God. She deleted you too, Mimi. She was deleting everybody. Oh wow, Rosie. Yeah, it was in her pocket. Oh, she's sorry, V. Let me see V. Let me see. Does she have you hidden or she have you in timeout? Let's see. She got you in timeout, V. No. She got you. Let me see if I hide you and unhide you. See. Hide and then unhide you. Unhide. See if that brings you back. See if that brought you back, V. Try it now. I hid you and unhid you. See if it brings you back. Type something, V. Let's see if it wiped that out. Poor V. Type something. Oh, they said the phone call is juicy. Oh, we can't hear it. They said the phone call is juicy, y'all. Dang, and we can't hear. This sucks. Why they don't play the phone call? Why they don't let them play the phone calls here? Dang on it, they said the call is juicy. We're missing out. I don't understand why they won't let us hear the call. What kind of mess is that? Why can't we hear the call? Man, somebody fly me down here so I can go listen to that call. Fly me! There's no flight. There's no flight down there. You have to drive. And I wouldn't make it by the time they finished. I wouldn't be able to make it. Uh-oh, something snappy.
We're focused on purpose.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. They still having a phone call played. We're missing out on the phone call. I really wish I was there. No, we're not going to hear it. The judge's not letting us hear it. The judge's not letting us hear it. No, this is a different kind of court. It is a long call, ain't it, Tam Tam? We're missing the call. Oh my God. It's still on. Let me text them and see if it's still going on the call. The brother was at court, Tam Tam. The brother was at court. He sat right there in the courtroom. The one that supposedly did that to the brother. Yeah, he was right in court. Sister came there to testify too. Both sisters did. They could not stand Evelyn. They used to bully her. Man, this is too long. Was she ever reported missing? Not that I know of. Because they said her dad came and picked her up. There's something I gotta tell y'all in regards to her. It has to come out in the thing. Then I'll tell y'all. It's gonna be a bombshell dropping in a minute. It's gonna be a bombshell. What's that clicking? Why is it clicking? Why are they think clicking like that? Yeah, the jury is out. Yeah. For tall glass, remember, we used to be able to hear the conference, as long as it's on the record, we used to be able to hear it, remember? How was Evelyn's spirit when you was there? She was very quiet. She's in a wheelchair because she's very frail too. She hasn't been eating since she's been in jail. Yeah, she's the mother of all the kids. So how they make an informed decision without hearing the call? No, they're gonna hear him confess to that he remembers. They're not gonna play the call to the jurors. It sucks. Why they have to play it behind the scene? Why can't they play it right there and he can say yes or no, he remembers it? I don't get it. I guess they made a ruling that we're not gonna bring it in. Maybe that's what it is. They made a ruling about that. I think that's the reason why they're not playing it, because they made a ruling on it that they're not gonna bring it in. And they're just doing it for recollection, so he could remember. So he could say, I don't recall. I don't recall. That's still evidence. I don't know why they ruled for it not to come in. They should do it for impeachment. I don't know. I never seen anything like this before either. That man could lie like that and they still give him a plea deal? That's crazy. Crazy. They know it's going to come out in court, so why even give him? I don't know. This is crazy. God, this is a long time. I would like that, but I would think the DA common sense and human heart and dismiss and investigate the father. No, he's not the father of the daughter. He's not the father of her. The only child he had was the baby that died. He's not the father of the child. In fact, he didn't like the other kids because they belonged to other men. Kennyatta was a product of RAPE. She was a product of RAPE. I hear clicking noise, y'all. Are they gonna come back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that clicking noise? I hear clicking noise, y'all. No, they didn't get the REPE person. RAPE. Nope, they didn't get that person. Yeah, when are they gonna come back? They're playing 2 calls. They might play it. Oh, okay. One of them they might play for the jury. Yes, they're on a break right now. Okay, I just got the message, y'all. They said, yes, ma'am. It's 2 calls, and they're on a break right now. And then it says, then she says, they're playing 2 calls. They might play it for the jury. That's what they said to me. Okay? Okay? They might play it for the jury. They might. Let's hope they do. I'm talking to the news people. Yeah, they are on a break. Oh, man. Wait a minute. I hope they play it. Lord, let them play it, please. Please let them play it. Let them play it, please, Lord. Let them play it, please. Now you see the advantage of being at a place. You see the advantage of it? There's nothing like being in a courtroom. Nothing like it. The reason why I didn't go, because Priceline is supposed to have been giving me my refund back, and they did not give me my refund back for me to redo the hotel again. So since I ain't got it like that, family on fun note, I'm getting ready to fly out to Jamaica in a couple of days. I'll tune in. Yeah, oh, you need to bring me with you, Doc. I need to go. I need a vacation. I need to go, come along with you. Can I get in that suitcase? I lost enough weight to get in the suitcase now. You might have to pay extra for the suitcase since I'll be in there. All right, let's do a commercial break. Hold on, let's do a commercial break. I forgot. Didn't do a commercial break. Let's do a commercial break. Look like they're coming back, right? I see somebody's head. Don't you see somebody's head? Let's do a Diddy truck commercial.
Need a truck? Skip the hassle. At DiddyTruck.com, we make truck rentals affordable, fast, and easy.
At that Diddy Truck, we simplify transportation. We connect you with trusted rental trucks tailored to your needs. Without the stress or hidden requirements. No fleet ownership, no moving help. Just dependable truck rentals. Yo. Compare, choose, save. Tired of switching between rental websites. DiddyTruck.com. They're the only platform that lets you compare prices for multiple truck rental providers side by side, so you always get the best deal by seeing all your options in one place. You can save time and up to 30% or more on your rental. Smart renting starts here.
We provide that access to clean, well-maintained trucks, suitable for short or long-term use. Whether you're relocating, transporting goods, or making deliveries, we got a rental solution that works for you. And good news, insurance is not required to rent.
That's Diddy Truck, one-stop place to find your the most reasonable pricing of renting a truck. So check them out. DITY.com. Truck.com. Not the DIDDY, but DITY. Hi, let's see. Oh, you have a layover in Atlanta? Where? When do you have a layover? How long is your layover? Maybe you could come out because they don't let us go up there no more. Back in the days before the 9/11, we used to be able to go to the gate. They don't let us go to the gate no more. Don't let nobody go to the gate except the people that are taking the flight. All right, here they come. Look like they're coming back, y'all. Who's TN? Don't want TN pulling up. Who's TN? Who's T? Oh, okay, I know who TN is. Okay, I know who TN is. Oh my God, sorry about that. Sorry, I got lost for a minute. I got lost for a minute. See how much these people are in my mind? I don't even think about them. I don't even think about those folks. Y'all, this is a long break, man. It's 3:21. I gotta, it's 3:21, y'all. What is all that blinking, blink? Okay, I hear all this popping. What's the popping for? What's the popping for? I hear popping. You know why it's popping, y'all? I don't know what they're popping for. Oh my God, y'all, please come back. We're bored sitting here. Can we come back now? This is a shame. This lady is on trial for this thing. The evidence so far is pointing to that man. The evidence is pointing to him. He goes and say that though he bought the cement at that store, and the store didn't even sell cement. Oh Lord, dude, you just lied everywhere. He just lied everywhere, y'all. He went to that store, but then he worked for construction. He was mad at her because remember they were already broken up by the time that. See, that's what I don't understand. How did she allow him to come back in the house for her? So he's just making up the story, I think. Is the battery in slow power mode? LOL. Ho! Ho ho! Come on now. Could y'all come back?
Oh my God, y'all. When are they gonna come back? They're really holding up our time. Let me see when they're coming back. Hold on, let's see. Hold on a second, let's see. Let's see if I can text them. Oh, hold on.
All right, we may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're requesting permission to publish Defendant's Exhibit 15 for the jury.
Permission granted.
Oh, they gonna play it.
Subject to monitoring at any time. Please enter your personal ID number followed by the pound sign. One moment. For collect call, press 1. For a free local call, press 3. To place a debit call, please dial 0 plus the area code and number you wish to call. Hello, this is a free call from
Lester Dent.
an inmate at Dougherty County Jail with telephone service provided by Paytel Communications. Para español, presione 2. To accept this call, press 3 now. To block all future calls, press 4. To receive future calls, you can speak with a payment specialist 24 hours a day. To make a payment by calling 1-800-PayPal, 1-800-729-8355, or visit our website at www.paytel.com. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
what you doing?
I'm at work. Yeah, I came this morning.
Huh?
I was at the courthouse this morning.
Where you was?
They don't let you come back there. I was out there in the front looking at it on the TV screen.
Who with you?
Nobody. I was by myself.
They gave me 3 minutes to come out here and phone real quick.
Oh, okay. Man, like I said, it's about to blow me out the water.
Yeah. But Jim got truck.
Yeah. But, your sister said just whatever it was you told them in the beginning, or if you don't know anything, you wasn't there, that's what you need to stick to. Yeah. And your story don't need to change, and you don't need to sign nothing, because you don't need them to try and trick you into signing something when you know you wasn't there or you didn't have anything to do with anything. So don't get tricked into signing something and you don't know what you're signing. Mm-hmm. But I love you. Yeah, this too don't pass. You ain't sitting there and I said this too don't pass.
Yeah. I'm just
What you mean you guess?
about to cry.
Hey, you ain't no sense in you crying. You got to be strong. You know, you didn't have anything to do with anything. And all this stuff they talking about, this ain't you.
Yeah.
This is not you. But you got to remain strong. And I don't know if they give y'all Bibles in there, just like you was reading them verses in church. You need to get to reading the word.
And they ain't got no books in here like that.
Well, you know how to pray, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know how to pray, and that's what you need to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep you lifted up in prayer, too.
All right. I get a chance, I'll try to get a call tomorrow. I can try to call you, but
Well, I was trying to figure out how to set it up. Well, I can talk to you, or they said something about a video type thing or something you have to do.
yeah, they said something about some type of tablets or something. I mean, I don't know.
Well, find out and see if what you can do to get it set up. Because they said you can't do visits no more. They don't do the visits like they used to do when you come out there. They said they don't did away with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They told me that.
All right, then. Once I get it figured out and everything, I call you back. I'll let you know.
All right. I love you. Keep your head up. And like I said, trust God and you know how to pray.
Okay.
And I'm here for you, and you know that.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
Friday, November 10, 2023, 17:47:14.
Eastern Standard Time.
Now, Mr. Sanders, you heard that telephone call, right?
Right.
That's you and your wife having a conversation, right?
Right.
And you know exactly which sister she was talking about, didn't you?
Right.
She was talking about Jacqueline, wasn't she?
Right.
Who told you to say that you had nothing to do with it and stay quiet, right?
Right.
You request to publish Defendant's Exhibit 14 to the jury?
Permission granted.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Please enter your personal ID number followed by the pound sign. One moment. Your name will now be recorded and will be replayed for any call that you place from this facility. Please state your first and last name clearly after the tone.
Gilster Sanders.
Your name has been recorded as.
Gilster Sanders.
To confirm the recording of your name that will be replayed for any calls that you place from this facility, press 1. To record your name again, press 2. Your name will now be recorded and will be replayed for any call that you place from this facility. Please state your first and last name clearly after the tone.
Lester Sanders.
Your name has been recorded as.
Lester Sanders.
To confirm the recording of your name that will be replayed for any calls that you place from this facility, press 1. To record your name again, press for a collect call, press 1. For a free local call, press 3. To place a debit call, press 5. Please dial 0 plus the area code and number you wish to call. Hello, this is a free call from
Lester Sanders.
an inmate at Dougherty County Jail with telephone service provided by PayTel Communications.
Para español, presione 2.
To accept this call, press 3 now. To block all. To receive future calls, you can speak with a payment specialist 24 hours a day. To make a payment by calling 1-800-PayTel, 1-800-729-8355, or visit our website at www.paytel.com. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Hey,
What's going on, babe?
he came out there and told me that I was on the arrest behind whatever was going on with Evelyn in that situation.
Yeah, but how is you tied to this, babe?
Said something about fingerprints.
Fingerprints? What you mean fingerprints?
I guess whatever she used or whatever. I don't know, man. She had my hand, had my shit all in it and everything. This, that, and the third, man. Like I said, it's just crazy. So just Franco, get to my truck.
Yeah, I got your wallet, I got your keys, I got your phone, I got all that, but I'm trying to see how is this.
Sorry, Jay.
Man.
But they actually said they are charging you, Lester, with some pretty serious charges.
Yeah, that's what I know.
But I don't get it. You ain't really telling me nothing.
And I mean, I'm just as baffled and caught up as you will. Hell, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on with this.
But they said they found the little girl remains. I mean, whatever. I don't know how she was or men like that. I don't know. None of it. Only thing I know is they found the remains.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Jesus Christ. So I'm straight in the dark, Lester. I'm straight in the damn dog. Why you didn't tell me no folks came out there on your job a few months ago investigating this stuff?
Well, I ain't think nothing to it, but you know what I'm saying? I really didn't think nothing to it.
Lester, that was something I needed to know.
Yeah, I know, but I was just saying I just didn't think nothing of it though.
Lester, how you don't think some of it when the GDI folks reach out to you? I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you think that when you needed to tell me?
Well, I didn't want you to be alarmed by one thing. Like what I said, I really didn't think it was anything to it because I said I wasn't on no arrest or nothing like that. So, I mean, that's why I was really worried about it. But they ain't had no arrest and I wasn't on the arrest and that. Then I ain't had no warrant on me. So that's why I was really worried about it.
I know, babe, but it was serious enough for them to come on your job. That was something I should have known.
Yeah.
And then what they telling you, what supposedly they got evidence or got some that can actually tie you to this?
Yeah.
So you saying they do or they don't?
Evidently they do, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean you saying evidently they do?
Well, I'm just saying that's what they told me over there, you know.
But how can they tell you that, babe, if you said you didn't have anything to do with that?
Oh, I did, but they saying they found some type of evidence or something. Well, the man told me said that they got her in custody too. So I don't know what else. But see, I don't know what else she done told them though.
I don't neither. But if you went tied to it or didn't have nothing to do with it, I don't see how they can charge you with something that you didn't have anything to do with.
I don't know.
You got to tell me something, baby, better than I don't know, babe.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, evidently, whatever, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I don't know. Like I told them, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
That's why I don't see how they can lock you up, babe.
Well, they saying that I do, so I don't know.
That ain't making enough sense to me, Lester. That they saying you did and you saying you didn't. That ain't adding up. That ain't making sense. Hello?
I'm here.
It just ain't making no sense.
But I don't know what the fallout gonna be of this.
Look at him, y'all. Look at him.
But I know one damn thing. I'm in the dark behind everything. Everybody on your job calling me today because I thought they were joking. I was supposed to have been at work now. When Frank called my phone because I thought it was a joke. Them folks done came and got your husband. I said, what folks? I said, Frank, won't you stop playing and joking and playing around? Callan, I ain't. And I still thought he was joking to Randy. He had Randy to call me. He said, Miss Carolyn, no, Les ain't joking. I mean, Frank ain't joking. They done came and got Les off the job. I said, well, who done came and got it? And that's what Frank said to GBI. I said, the GBI said, what in the world is going on? I said, I know we just went on a trip to the Bahamas, but what is this? And then I called Jackie, and she said they had been out there a while ago questioning her about some, and I guess they must be went over there and questioned her name.
They ain't say who all else they talked to anybody.
I'm telling you, Jackie told me that they had done been out there to her house. You didn't know?
No.
How you didn't know, Lester? Now you sound like you lying for real.
I ain't know they had them been on the hunting in them house.
I'm telling you, Jackie told me that they had them been to her house because Jackie gave me the number to the lady that came out there.
Oh.
So you meant to tell me you didn't know?
No, they had that came out there.
Like I said, man, this really truly don't blow my mind to the third world, if it can even reach the third world today. So do I even know the person I've been sleeping with or been married to?
Woo!
Yes, you do.
How so, babe? How?
Called me.
I don't get it, Lester. I just don't really get this. I don't understand none of this. I don't understand none of this.
This is not guilty for Evelyn, y'all.
In all these years that we've been together, which I know, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it.
You might as well confess.
What you needed me to do for you?
You need to confess.
Huh?
I really don't know. I don't know, Ray. I really don't know. I don't know.
You can't even sit still, y'all.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Did they have you to sign anything?
Huh?
Did you have to sign a statement or sign anything?
Yeah. No more what I'm done sign over here in the jailhouse.
No, I'm talking about a statement, Lester, like when they, I guess, call themselves and get you to confess, or you confess to this, or you confess to that, or whatever. Have they had you to sign anything about you admitting guilt to anything? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no more what I told them I had nothing to do with it.
Well, I don't see how they can hold you.
But they, but
what?
He said that they had evidence on me.
But if you didn't have nothing to do with this, which I'm going on what you just told me, how they gonna have evidence on you, Lester?
Good question, Carolyn. Good question. You know he did it.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm somebody else want to use this phone. I'm gonna try when I get another minute or they let me to use it, I'll call you back.
All right then.
Okay.
All right then. Bye.
Goodbye. Thursday, November 9, 2023. 17.
Wow, y'all.
Hey there, South Georgia. This is Sydney Rainwater. We are going to go ahead and stop this stream on our digital stream so that we can tune into our 4 p.m. newscast, but we will continue this live stream on our Facebook account so you can see us there. Thanks.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta go to Facebook. Sorry.
Over 25 years didn't believe you, did she?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, drop the mic.
Your Honor, at this point, we will request that the court suspend any redirect regarding Mr. Sanders in order to get the subsequent witness and to have him testify after the subsequent witness, who is outside and available.
All right. At this juncture then, on behalf of the state, at the request of the state, the court will suspend any redirect for Mr. Sanders. And at this time, Mr. Sanders, you are subject to recall, but you could step down at this time. Thank you very much. Okay. We're just gonna throw you into the fire.
Yeah.
No, she was earlier, but she was moved to the witness room, so she's supposed to be in the witness room now. I did say outside just a few minutes ago.
Oh my God, y'all. They was trying to railroad poor Evelyn, y'all. Mr. Gardner.
Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dr. Darrow. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
If you would, Dr. Darrow, would you state and spell your name, please, for the record?
Absolutely. My name is Dr. Laura Darrisaw. My first name is spelled Lora. My last name is spelled Darrisaw.
And Dr. Darrow, how are you employed?
I am employed as a medical examiner at the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which is the GBI.
All right. And how long have you been in that employment?
Since July 2001.
All right. And Dr. Darrisaw, what is your educational background to do that job?
So I received a Bachelor of Science degree in electrical engineering from Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I received my medical doctorate degree from the Medical College of Wisconsin, which is also in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Following that, I completed 4 years of residency training in pathology at the hospitals of the Medical College of Wisconsin. Following that, I received 2 years of specialty training in pediatric pathology at Texas Children's Hospital through the Baylor College of Medicine. That's in Houston, Texas. And then I completed 1 year of training in forensic pathology at the GBI. And that was through the Augusta, well, it's called Augusta University now. When I did it, it was the Medical College of Georgia.
All right. And have you had an occasion to be qualified as an expert witness in the courts of Georgia?
Yes, I have.
And have you had an occasion to be qualified as an expert witness in the Superior Court of Dougherty County?
Yes, I have.
Dr. Darrisaw, you indicated that you had a specialty in pediatric pathology.
That's correct.
All right. And what does that mean?
So I am board certified in 4 disciplines of pathology: anatomic pathology, clinical pathology. Those are considered general pathology disciplines. I'm board certified in pediatric pathology, which is the specialty of dealing with children. And I'm board certified in forensic pathology.
All right. At this time, Your Honor, the state would tender Dr. Darrisaw as an expert witness in both forensic pathology and in particular pediatric pathology.
There's no objection, Your Honor.
All right, no objections. Dr. Darrisaw is accepted as an expert in pediatric pathology. Did you say something else, Mr. Edwards?
And forensic pathology.
And forensic pathology. Thank you.
Dr. Darrisaw, did you have an occasion to be a part of the GBI investigation regarding a child identified as Kennyatta Odom?
Yes, sir, I was.
And did you at some point formulate a opinion in this particular matter?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to hand you what's been marked for identification as State's Exhibit 86. And if you would you take a look at this document? And can you tell us what it is?
Yes, sir. This is an opinion letter that I wrote following my review of the materials regarding the death of Kennyatta Odom.
All right. And in that opinion letter, did you describe what steps you took to make your opinion?
Yes, sir, I did.
What did you do?
I reviewed materials that were provided to me by, most of them were provided by Georgia Bureau of Investigation Region 4. There was also autopsy reports and other information that was within the GBI system, like laboratory reports, autopsy report, autopsy photographs. So after reviewing all of the available material, I rendered an opinion as to what my opinion was in terms of the cause and manner of death.
All right. And in the manner of death of Kennyatta Odom, what is your opinion?
That the manner of death would be homicide.
All right. And by homicide, what do you mean?
What a medical examiner means by homicide is that the death came about by the actions of another individual or individuals.
All right. And that's what you found, and that is your opinion regarding the death of Kennyatta Odom.
That's correct.
All right. Now, you indicated that you looked at particular matters, including the information provided by the person involved in this case, identified as Ulysses Sanders. And what did you review in that regard?
So part of the investigation material that I received from the Region 4 GBI Investigation Division was audio interviews, audio recordings, I should say, and I did review an audio recording and listen to the audio recording of Mr. Ulysses Sanders.
All right.
As well as a Zameka Luciana.
All right. And with that information,
excuse me, can you say that one? You listened to what again, please?
The audio recordings of Ulysses Sanders, and I think I'm pronouncing the name right, Zameka Luciana.
Okay, thank you.
And can you tell the jury how you went about formulating your opinion in part from that? And you also indicated that you reviewed the autopsy that was performed in this particular matter?
Yes, sir.
And that included reviewing the photographs of the autopsy?
That's correct.
And did you also review the crime scene photographs, which also depicted the body?
Yes, sir.
And were these things used for you to develop your opinion about the cause of death?
Yes, sir.
All right. What did you find relating to that in your review?
In my review of the available materials, I found that there were findings on the body that were consistent with burn injuries of the legs and feet.
All right. And would it be helpful with any of the evidence that has been tendered, particularly the crime scenes, to illustrate to the jury what you're referring to?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, may we approach briefly?
Yes.
They did. They asked where she was at. We're waiting. I don't know when they're gonna come back, y'all. I wonder what they're doing. Ridiculous. Hold on, let me text them and find out what's going on. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Why are they taking so long? I don't even know what's going on. Why it's taking them so long?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court is going to excuse you for today. There's some matters that we need to address. It's approaching 5 o'clock, and we need to address those matters before we can proceed. So I'm going to excuse you. I'm going to thank you for your service throughout these proceedings, and hope you have a good evening, and see you at 8:30 in the morning. Remember the court's admonishments. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
Oh my God, y'all, this is terrible. Oh Lord, all this time we waited and nothing is gonna go happen. We gotta wait till tomorrow, y'all. Well, it was nice while it lasted, right? At least we know he's coming back on the stand. I would definitely say a dismissal with prejudice or with whatever that thing is. Well, all right, y'all. I think that's, hold on, let me text her and see is she gonna come back on? Oh, they have issues. All right, they said they have issues to work out. It's done for the day. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click